Hey everyone. So uh it's been a crazy busy day. Today all day from our regular show Unleash, which we'll get into in a second, to I've had probably three interviews today with different papers. And also, we had a great live. I hope those of you that got a chance to see it with me and Adam Kissinger. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, I'm going to put it out later on. Make sure you watch it. And we're going to be doing a lot more lives together. Also, there's some stuff that's coming out on YouTube tomorrow. I'm doing another live with Rick Wilson. Rick Wilson, those of you who know, great guy, does a lot of great journalism. We're gonna put something together with Rick tomorrow. I think it's at 5 o'clock. The show is coming out tomorrow. Also tomorrow, 11 a.m. I'm going on Katie Fang. Me and Katie's we're gonna go into all this Epstein stuff and a lot of that's happening, that's going on. But before we go in, and I just want to give you also a quick update. This is going to be a quick update because today at 8 o'clock, I'm going to do a special. They're combining this platform Chatter, which is part of Blue Sky, and also simultaneously I'm going to be doing a space on Twitter, and I'm going to go today and have like a town hall with the mega, with Republicans, independents. And so those of you that have Chatter accounts, make sure that you come and you make sure that you come join us. It's at 8 o'clock, the Levremembers room. For those of you that don't and have Blue Sky, I think you could automatically join in with Blue Sky. And for those of you that don't have either one and are on what's it called, Twitter, I think you could you'll be able to go on Twitter. So I'm going to do it simultaneously. First time I'm doing this, and the purpose of it is to be able to use this time, just like I've been telling you, this time where the break is happening in Mega, but not to go abuse them, make fun of them, but to actually start, keeping them on the right side and keeping their eye on the ball and not letting Trump distract with all of the stuff he's doing. Quickly, before we go into it, let me just respond to the elephant in the room. I don't know what happened with Michael Cohen today. I don't know what triggered him. Me and Michael have a very good relationship. I have not spoken to him since, but uh, from what I saw, first of all, after our show today of Unleashed, I had to go do another interview, and all of a sudden I started getting all these DMs and text messages from people telling me, we don't know what's going on with Michael, but he's going on the ramp. I dropped my interview, came back, tried to come back on stage to find out what's going on, what's happening. Michael refused to bring me up. Maybe he just didn't see me. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But I later on watched the ending to the show, and it was a little disturbing to me. First of all, I want to apologize to all our subscribers and viewers because we are building a platform. We're building something important, and I apologize for the way maybe he speaks to certain people, and that's not my MO. I'm not here to excuse. You guys yourself could choose who you want to follow and listen to. Michael is who Michael is. That's how he talks, and that's what makes some of you like the way he brings it. So there's nothing wrong with it. But what happened today was a little bit strange. I've been seeing the pattern over the past few weeks since this whole Epstein thing came out. I understand Michael, he in the way that, because he was part of that whole dossier, that Steele dossier, that they lied about him, and he, as somebody that was implicated, he, takes, is pissed at that. But that doesn't excuse that, Donald Trump is still, convicted sexual predator. That doesn't excuse that Donald Trump has a relationship with Epstein. That doesn't excuse, and I think Michael trying to not protect, but talk about his own issue, is, I think, conflicting a little bit with what's going on with Donald Trump. And also, folks, in all honesty, with all respect to Michael, he's my boy, but Michael has not seen Donald Trump in a very long time. I don't know what Michael's sources are and who he still hangs out with, or who he has friends with and what he hears. And I always respect that. I always respect everybody's sources until you prove me wrong. And for those of you that follow me, for those of you that watch and read my Substack and talk, you could make your own decision if my sources are real and if my sources have been up to date, or if, like Michael says, that uh, we're all full of shit. That besides him, nobody else knows Donald Trump. Besides him, nobody else knows, and he doesn't care about sources. All he wants to see is some kind of made up list that nobody's ever going to see. Would say to you. So I'm not here to go down at Michael. I'm not here to attack Michael in any way. I'm definitely shocked to hear the way he attacked me and my sources and the way he said. I don't understand the reasoning for it. I hope he'll give me a call. We'll speak. We'll be able to move forward, because at the end of the day, I think we all need to be on the same side to save our democracy. But also, this is the hill that, folks, I told you I'm going to die on. I'm not going to, make excuses for Epstein. I'm not going to make excuses for Donald Trump. I'm not going to make excuses. I told you that it is what it is. I mean, if people don't like that, let them not do interviews with me. Let them not do spaces with me. Let them not do anything with me, because you know what? I really don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to build, some kind of, reality show. I'm here to try to save our democracy. I'm here to be able to do right for the things that I did wrong. And I put everything on the line, not just myself, my family, my own son, Aaron. I mean, together we all do it. And I'm really hoping that Michael will come to his senses. I'm hoping that whatever he's going through, maybe something personal, and I'm there to help him, that he snaps out of it. Because, at the end of the day, we need everybody to, speak truth. We need to stop deflecting. We need to stop giving Donald Trump ways of being able to deflect and go out of it. So that's all I'm going to talk about Michael Cohen for now. I mean, and Michael, if you're watching, or if you're here, you're more than welcome to come up. You're more than welcome for us to do it again. We could do this, in front of everybody. You could give me a call. Like I said, I did not know we had an issue until I watched the ending to that show that we had today, and Michael's anger, not only towards you, our subscribers, for basically, asking and telling him that they agree with me, but also the attack on me and my sources. That's not right. That's wrong. And it is what it is. So hopefully we'll move on and we'll get, but the bottom line is, let's go over some facts before I jump over the next, I only have like about 15 minutes. I want to update you, as we say, and very important at Levremembers, is keeping our eye on the ball. Right now, what's going on with that my sources are telling me, and the move and the play that's happening between James Comer in the Oversight Committee, Todd Blanche, Pam Bondi, orchestrated by Donald Trump. Today, Todd Blanche met with Maxwell the whole day. They just literally showed pictures of her returning back to the prison cell with a box full of papers. Her attorney came out and made a statement saying that Maxwell spoke to, what's his name, Blanche, all day today, answered all questions, and never invoked the fifth. Now, this is very important because she's just been subpoenaed also by Congress. So now this, by him coming out making these statements, like, you can't, now, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, we'll find out, but, since she's talking, can she now take the fifth when it comes to Congress or not? I'm going to find out. And, I'm actually probably going to have some very important lawyers on here, that some of the names that to talk about that stuff. But the most important thing is Todd Blanche's relationship with her lawyer. Also, the story that's being formulated right now to be put into motion. It's a combination of red meat that Trump is trying to hand over to his mega base to try to save what he has of it. I know earlier today when we also spoke about, President Obama getting arrested. And some people said, even my man Malcolm, it's okay to agree to disagree. Malcolm believes that there might be a revolution if that happens. And it's possible. I don't know. I'm not, I don't agree or disagree. I have no idea if the people, what it will take for the people to stand up and bear arms. And, is it if Obama gets arrested? Is it if something else happens? I don't know. But the fact that all I'm saying to you is that I'm hearing that it's either going to be Obama or it's going to be somebody high up there, like a Brennan or a Comey or somebody else, to be able to give that red meat to his base to say that this Russiagate actually happened and take for the next 6 months, 7 months prior to the elections to be able to change the whole news cycle. Simultaneously, right now, as we're probably talking, Todd Blanche is sitting with Donald Trump and reporting to him on his meeting with Maxwell. And right now, there's a formulated plan that's being put into effect. There's a reason why, just think about common sense wise, if Maxwell's lawyer allowed her to speak to Todd Blanche and give him, and like he said, say everything, not hold nothing back. You would think, just common sense wise, they're trying to tell you that there's nothing bad to do with Donald Trump, because this is the first setup. First setup is she's trying to clear his name. He's trying to say that he's not on the list. He was involved, even though I told you 2 weeks ago, the Wall Street Journal report. That's another thing, the beauty of Substack, guys, and this is what I ask each and every one of you, for those of you that might, have doubts about what's going on or what I say. I welcome, everything is recorded. All my letters are dated. You could go take a look at when I put out my information and when I talk about it, and then when it's reported by the news, and and you make your own decisions. I do not force anybody to be here. Those of you that have been with me for a while, you know it. I'm just talking to the new people to make sure, because I'm not here to get patted on the back, because I'm actually tell you every day that my sources are scared shitless, that I'm scared shitless, that this is not a game that we're trying. The information I bring you. I mean, just take a look at the other thing that me and Michael had a disagreement on. That till this day, he just put it away. The guy that knows everything. Remember how he was screaming to you for like 2, 3 weeks about Pete Hegseth? That Pete Hegseth, he knows Donald Trump, and Pete Hegseth is going to get fired, and he's going to get rid of Pete Hegseth. And just a week and a half ago, I made a bet with Michael, and I told him, I said, listen, Michael, that's not going to happen. Pete Hegseth is not going anywhere. And, I'll put up my sources against Michael Cohen any day, because it looks like, he's for some reason doesn't want to listen to the truth, but wants to just talk about what he knows. And I feel really sorry for that situation. But Pete Hegseth is not fired, Michael. He's still there, just like I told you would be there. You're going to see what's going to transpire in the next couple of days. The narrative that Maxwell is going to come saying, the way they're going to start formulating, because we've both been in the rooms, we've both been around it. But I was in the room for the past 4 years while he was in the White House. I was in the room with the Pam Bondis, the Cash Patels, and all of them. I know them all very intricately, and not only them, but also all these world leaders that we're dealing with about that. And I say that to you because that's why, I'm able to bring you the information. And it's not about who has better or good information. It's about making sure that you get the truth and you use the truth to be able to save our democracy. I never to walk around and get angry that somebody's not reporting on what I'm saying. If you guys know me, quite the opposite. I always talk about that I want the media, I want everybody to be reporting. We even spoke about that the Washington Journal is probably, one of our paid subscribers, because they literally, if you take a look at the story that they put out yesterday, it's basically everything that I've been writing to you 2 weeks ago, word for word, even to the fact about Dan Bongino. You know what I'm saying to you? And if you go back to all the conversations we had with everybody out there, you'll see everybody, like I said, have opinions. But the one thing you've learned with me by now is that I try not to get, when I give my opinion, I tell you it's my opinion, and you know it is what it is. But I try to stay to the facts. I try to stay to the receipts to be able to give you guys the truth. So keep your eye on the ball. What's going to come out in the next 48 hours, 24 hours with the Maxwell tomorrow. Again, just think about it. There's nothing to talk. They close. Just I want you to think about the little things like the messages that they're saying you. The DOJ shut this thing down. There's nothing. There's no list. There's no people to go after. Remember they told you that on July 6th. Today, when it's in July, was it uh, July 24th? 18 days later, the Assistant Attorney General of the United States has been interviewing Maxwell all, excuse me, all day in her prison cell. And that's not over. Tomorrow he's going to go again and interview. So what could they be possibly talking about if the deal, if it was closed? And what's it called in that box of paperwork that she's been seen bringing back into her prison cell with her? So there's a lot of questions, a lot of answers. But guys, keep your eye on the ball. What else? Very important to find out. You know, we need to ask the questions. Who else was in that debriefing? It's impossible that and what's his name, Blanche would be by himself with her there and her lawyer. When I did my debriefing with Southern District of New York, there was every alphabet agency there. I mean, from the CIA, FBI, DOJ, and they all had note takers, and they all had people that took more notes, and the note takers had note takers. So it'd be interesting to see who was there besides Blanche when these conversations were happening and when these stories were being made up. And the other thing that I'm going to tell you on that keep your eye on is Dan Bongino. Dan Bongino is a wild card that could come out at any time. These are the things that I wanted to quickly touch base on. I wanted to get that whole whatever happened with Michael out of the way. Hopefully, we could move on and continue and put this behind us. But my main concern, folks, is like I said, not to come here and make friends or enemies or anything. Where my here job and mission here is to be able to build a movement strong enough that we could literally, when it comes time to it, I don't know if it's that to 2026 or if it's earlier, but literally go out there, make a difference, be able to use our message, our words, our extension of our megaphones to be able to go spread it. And that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I'm working for, and that's what I want to relate to you guys. So there I have a lot more coming. Today's been a crazy day. For those of you that want to, like I said, it's going to be an interesting, should be an exciting chatter spaces, because over there you guys could interact. You could go up on stage. You could ask your questions. I think on chatter it's video and audio. On spaces it's going to be just audio. But we're going to try to get all sorts of mega independents and go at it with them and try to find the common ground to agree that one thing that we should all stand for as Americans, it doesn't matter Republican, Democrats, or anything, is we should not, protect or in any way cover up for child trafficking or any of these pedophiles or horrible individuals. So, with that said, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Also, I think we're almost done with Alex's raise. For those of you that know Voice from Ukraine, if you read my letters, it's getting bombarded hard. Even today, we are almost finished with the fundraiser that we have on GoFundMe, and Alex is about to go deliver the aid. For those of you that have contributed, God bless you. Thank you so much from me, from Alex, from the people of Ukraine. For those of you that haven't had a chance, please go to the GoFundMe site and let's get it over the top. I'm gonna just post it here quickly. Just bear with me, guys. There we go. Uh, Hey guys, there you go. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, oh, there we go. All right. That's the GoFundMe, guys, to Alex's Voice from Ukraine. If you guys could just spread it, pass it around, let people know, because it's really bad out there, and we're gonna do some good things to be able to help these people out. They really, and trust me when I tell you, they really appreciate it. I mean, these are people that are living a day to day, not knowing if they're going to be able to wake up tomorrow, or if they're going to go to sleep and not wake up at all. So, all of our help really matters. God bless you guys, each and every one of you. Have a great night if I don't see you or speak to you today. And for those of you that come on over to Twitter and chatter today, let's have some fun and let's kick some mega butt. I'll see you there, guys. Take care.